A transplant will be leaving Colorado and moving back home to Illinois soon. His name is Rod Blagojevich. You probably know him from Celebrity Apprentice. The former contestant had his sentence commuted by the former host today. President Trump gave the old Illinois governor, who's in federal prison, Jefferson County, a break for his attempt to sell President Obama's Senate seat. Our Steve Tager happened to be working for a station in Illinois when Blago reported to prison in 2012. There's little Stevie on the TV visiting Colorado to talk about the ex-gov going to jail. And there's big Stevie on the TV today doing the exact same thing as Blago gets out of FCI Englewood. So, Steve, it occurs to me that if anybody wants a blueprint on how to get a pardon or commutation from President Trump, Blago has laid it out.
There is a pattern to follow, Kyle. Here you go. Step 1, you appear on a reality show with the president. Step 2, you have a story that's relatively relatable to the president. And then step 3, get yourself a camera, a microphone, and the attention of the president's favorite news channel.
It's an event.
It's deja vu for a neighborhood in Jefferson County. The cameras are back, the chopper is flying, and the wait for a celebrity inmate who's been their neighbor for 8 years is on.
I used to drive to work every day and I would wave and say hi and good morning.
President Trump made it clear today he's been listening to Rod Blagojevich's plea.
I watched his wife on television.
Dave McKinney is an investigative reporter for WBEZ in Chicago. He is also the host of Public Official A, a podcast detailing the rise and fall of Blago.
It's not surprising he did it, but you know, there's sort of this stunned feeling in Chicago today about it really happened.
Rod's wife, Patty, made countless appearances on Fox News, telling a story the president can relate with about an investigation into wrongdoing and law enforcement who seemed determined to take him down.
It was a prosecution by the same people, Comey, Fitzpatrick, the same group.
Hearing those names, that just ran parallel to what Patty was doing repeatedly on Fox News.
It probably didn't hurt that Blago was on Celebrity Apprentice briefly, but as long as you can get the president's ear and tell a compelling story, perhaps today shows us you might get another shot.
And I know that you typically make the recommendations, Kyle, but if I could make a recommendation, you should listen to Public Official A. It's pretty darn good. It's a podcast available wherever you get podcasts. Anyway, we are outside here, outside of FCI Englewood, just waiting to see what happens and see if there will be the same pomp and circumstance as the last time Rod Blagojevich was near that door. That time he was going in nearly 8 years ago. This time he will be coming out a free man.
So this is really different than most stakeouts that you do as a journalist, Steve, because most of the time you are hoping to catch a fleeting glimpse of somebody with your camera. But this is Rod Blagojevich, so if you just have the camera, he will come running towards it like a moth to a flame.
It's almost like just kind of putting the fishing line out and just waiting. Our assumption is that he will see this line of cameras and just walk right up to it.
Sure.
I will tell you, the man has never seen a camera he doesn't like.
Sure.
I can say that from experience.
Well,
So,
and after some years on the inside, he might be especially thirsty for attention tonight or tomorrow whenever he gets out. All right. Big Stevie in the TV. Thank you.